What's up, everybody? Today we are diving into something absolutely insane. We're talking about the most shocking, the most unbelievable, and the most jaw-dropping moments of cheating in the history of sports. These are the athletes who reached the absolute pinnacle of their game, the ones we idolized and cheered for, only for it all to come crashing down in a storm of scandal. We're not just talking about bending the rules a little bit, we're talking about shattering them into a million pieces. This is going to be a wild ride. Buckle up. I've always been fascinated by what drives people to push the limits, but what happens when they push way past them? We're going to look at scandals that rocked entire sports to their core. The Olympics, the World Cup, the Tour de France. These stories are about broken rules, broken trust, shattered legacies, and the insane pressure to win at any cost. We're counting down from number 10 to number 1. Let's get into it. Kicking off our list at number 10, Lance Armstrong. He was synonymous with endurance and inspiration. For years he wasn't just a cyclist, he was a global icon, a cancer survivor who returned to dominate the Tour de France. He didn't win once, he won 7 consecutive times, 1999 to 2005. On top of the world, endorsements, a beloved charity, a story too good to be true. And it was not true. For over a decade he fiercely denied doping. Surrounded by doctors, lawyers, enablers, he crushed anyone questioning him. He sued journalists, pressured teammates into silence, and built a fortress of deceit. The cycling world was under his thumb. He seemed untouchable, the CEO of his own myth, but the walls began to crumble. Teammates came forward. USADA launched a massive investigation gathering overwhelming evidence. They uncovered blood transfusions, testosterone, EPO, human growth hormone, the most sophisticated doping program ever. In 2012, USADA charged him and stripped his titles. Months later, he admitted it all on television. He confessed to doping for every Tour victory. The hero fell hard, his legacy revealed as one of sport's biggest frauds. Number 9 explodes onto the world stage at the 1988 Seoul Olympics, the 100-meter final. Ben Johnson versus Carl Lewis. The tension was unreal. Johnson crossed in 9:79, a new world record, the fastest man alive. Canada celebrated a new national hero. 48 hours later, the bombshell, Stano Zolol, his gold gone, record erased. He denied, blamed sabotage, then confessed. Part of a longer-term doping program, the scandal cast a dark shadow over track and field. At number 8, Marion Jones, 3 golds and 2 bronzes in Sydney. An American hero, then whispers, Balco. She denied it for years, even to a federal grand jury. A public relations offensive split opinion, while investigators closed in. In 2007, she confessed to using a designer steroid before the games and to lying to federal agents. She was stripped of all 5 medals, returned prize money, and served 6 months in prison for lying. The Golden Girl's legacy wasn't just tarnished, it was erased. Stay with me, this list only gets wilder. Number 7, Alex Rodriguez, talent, money, and controversy. In 2009, reports tied him to a 2003 positive. He admitted use, called it a youthful mistake. Years later, biogenesis. This wasn't the past, it was now. He denied everything, sued and accused MLB of a witch hunt. The evidence was overwhelming. Documents, testimony, multiple banned substances. He was hit with a record 2-on-1 game ban, later reduced to 162. He dropped the suits and served the suspension, his numbers forever stained. Number 6, Barry Bonds, 73 in a season, 762 career. Monumental. A late career transformation coincided with Balco's rise. Investigations alleged designer steroids engineered to evade tests. Bonds told a grand jury he thought it was flaxseed oil and balm. Few believed it. He wasn't convicted of steroid use, an obstruction verdict was overturned, but the public was merciless. Despite godlike stats, he's been kept out of the Hall of Fame. His records stand, but for many, there's a giant, invisible asterisk. Number 5, Maria Sharapova, global icon, 5 Grand Slams, the highest paid female athlete for years. In March 2016, she announced she failed a test at the Australian Open. The substance, meldonium, had just been added to the banned list. She said she'd used it for health reasons and missed the WADA update. The community split. Sponsors paused. She received a 2-year ban initially. KS reduced it to 15 months, citing less than significant fault. The damage was done. her image never fully recovered. Number 4. Tonya Harding, the 1994 attack on Nancy Kerrigan. An assailant hit Kerrigan's knee, designed to knock her out of the Olympics. The heartbreaking cry became an iconic broadcast moment. The plot traced to Harding's ex-husband and her bodyguard. Harding denied planning it but pled guilty to hindering the prosecution. Probation, community service, fines, and a lifetime ban ended her career. Number 3. Diego Maradona, 1986 World Cup quarter-final, Argentina vs. England. 4 minutes into the second half, 0-0, the ball looped in. Shilton came out. Maradona punched it in. No VAR. The goal stood. A little with the head, a little with the hand of God. Minutes later, pure genius for the goal of the century. One illegal act as famous as a lifetime of brilliance. Number 2. Tyson Gay, America's best hope to challenge Bolt. In 2013, he tested positive. He withdrew and didn't make excuses. "I don't have a sabotage story. I put my trust in someone and was let down." He cooperated, helping ban his former coach. His own ban was reduced to 1 year. His 2012 Olympic relay silver was stripped, costing his teammates 2. A complicated story, cheating followed by accountability few others show. Ready for number 1? This one blows everything open. And now, for the number 1, the most insane story of cheating on our list. On stage 16, Floyd Landis lost 8 minutes, dream over, so we thought. The next day he launched a legendary solo, made back almost all the time. He won the tour. Days later, headlines shattered the miracle. His post-stage 17 test showed an abnormally high testosterone ratio. He denied it, wrote a book, toured for support, offered bizarre explanations. He spent millions fighting, and was stripped of the 2006 title. In 2010, he confessed by email and exposed a systemic program on the U.S. Postal Service team. He implicated Armstrong and helped kickstart the probe that brought him down. Landis went from cheater to whistleblower, who exposed the biggest cheater of all. And there you have it. 10 of the most shocking, dramatic, consequential cheating scandals in sports. From the hand of God to the most sophisticated doping rings ever seen. These stories show the lengths some will go for a taste of victory. The fallout is massive. Legacies destroyed, medals stripped, fans betrayed. Do they think they won't get caught? Or does desire outweigh consequence? We saw years of denials, attacks on accusers, and then it all came crashing down. No matter how big a star you are, truth has a way of coming out, and the fall is long. Thank you so much for watching. Which scandal shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. I read all of them. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. More insane stories are coming your way. See you in the next one.